One of the first events that we had scheduled this year was a distillery tour at Celebration Distillery. They are the manufacturers of old New Orleans rum.
So we met in the lobby. There were like 10 or 12 of us. Basically got assembled and we got into a cab.
Scott Wolf is cute.
Oh goodness.
He's a short little
That's
dude.
the two bears there. Oh yeah. We saw them before. We thought they might be straight. On the ride over, we saw some bits of New Orleans outside of the quarter that you wouldn't typically see. So we pulled up to the distillery. It's a kind of nondescript building, and we walk in. They had a friendly and nicely air-conditioned lobby.
Would any of y'all like to try our house beverage that has rum in it?
The last sentence was the magic words.
I knew we were in for a good time when we arrived. The staff immediately handed us a specialty cocktail made with rum to enjoy while we went on the tour.
This is what we call Cajun tea, and it is sweetened iced tea mixed with Cajun spice rum.
Yeah, it's kind of our house drink around here. Feel free to bring your cocktail. We'll get started out here with our raw material, which is Louisiana sugarcane molasses.
He started us off with the tour, showing us raw material.
Our molasses is all from sugarcane grown in Gramercy, Louisiana, and then processed in Gonzales. So all of that happens within 60 miles of here.
One of the things he noted was all the ingredients and everything they use is like Louisiana cane, it's local. They try to do everything locally.
We're gonna take that and dilute it, ferment it, and distill it twice. And after all of that, we carbon filter it. And we're left with this center jug, which is our 150 proof, barrel strength, polished distillate. And so that's the base spirit for all of our rums.
Then he took us to the first step, which was a big open fermentation chamber.
And this is the real heart of our distillery. It's a 1930s French perfume still. And by using this, we can create a very pure distillate and actually pick and choose the flavors that are going to be in our final product.
One of the things he mentioned was the first thing that comes out of the still are certain chemicals in the head, which are basically the chemicals that cause a hangover. So they remove those, or otherwise you'd have like concentrated hangover in your rum. They took us to the bottling room where they package and bottle stuff.
Then we fill each bottle with this Italian gravity feed bottle filler. We hand cork, and then we put a plastic shrink wrapped safety seal on there.
The tour lasted about 45 minutes or so. We got to see the entire process from the inception to the final product, bottling and labeling, after which we were invited back to a tasting room.
Okay, let's go try some rum.
How many cases do you guys produce a year?
About 2,500.
The best part about the trip is getting to taste the rum, obviously. So they took us into the tasting room and poured out little shots of rum, 4 different types.
The way that I like to drink rum is I'll take a really good smell to get an idea of the aromatics, then take a sip and immediately exhale. And that really gives you a good sense of the full flavor and aroma of the rum.
They had the crystal rum, which is basically the rum that comes right out of the still. Interesting, it had a lot more like nose and flavor than a Bacardi because they actually have more like molasses and banana flavors in it.
This is the starting point, and you'll really see these flavors develop as we move through the rest of the rum.
Next rum they gave us was the 3-year aged rum, and that was also nice. You got to see how it smoothed out from the aging. The 10-year rum, which came after that, was really, really good and just really smooth, almost like a aged whiskey in flavor. I bought a bottle. It was quite good. The rum they saved for last was the spiced rum, which they have a blend of like 7 spices, both traditional and uniquely Cajun spices to it.
If y'all want to check out the raw spices, we've got them right here.
If you've ever had like Captain Morgan or Sailor's Guild, this stuff was way better. I guess they said that they won the best spiced rum in the world for 4 years running.
And if anyone wants to help me clean up, I've got all these extra shots up here if anyone wants one. I gotta get back to bottling, so it's been fun.
Thank you much.
Overall, a really cool tour. It's better to spend an hour doing something cool and learning something and, you know, just getting a feel for how the local businesses and local culture is than spending all your time in the bar. So it was kind of neat.
On Thursday night was the early arrivals cocktail party. It really kind of kicks the weekend off informally for those who get here a couple days early. So we had a party at the 700 Club, which is our official club of the Decadent Ducks.
Are you a Decadent Duck? We have a sticker for you.
He's got one. Yeah, he's already got one on. But you get another sticker right there.
It's fun.
You get another sticker right there.
We got to 700 Club at about 6 o'clock when the party started and people started trickling in. People were really looking forward to kicking the weekend off.
Too much of a close-up.
Oh my God, it's like...
There's a darker corner back there you can stand in.
We had a lot of people coming in on Thursday, so it was much larger than past years. And it seems like people are coming earlier and earlier to Decadence every year.